Right, yeah, so part two. Hey, welcome to my Lifestyle Chat channel. Like, comment and subscribe. So, I was saying that I don't have any friends, which isn't exactly true. What I'm saying is, obviously when you get to a certain age, friends in your life, well, I can't speak for everybody, but from a portion of the population, friends become less important in your life. And what I mean is, I have acquaintances, I have people, for example, in my Facebook page or people in my phone that, if I really wanted to, I could give them a call them up and say, hi, how you doing? I call them acquaintances, but when you get to a certain age, most people are either married off or partnered off, or they've got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 children, and they really haven't got, they go to work, they come home, they've got the kids to look after, and they're too busy. They really ain't got time of day to be out there making new friends. Making new friends is not priority, when you get to a certain age. So what I'm saying is, when you get to a certain age, and if you're not married, if you're single, you're still on the market and you're just still out there doing your thing, it does get harder, making and forming deep connections and deep bonds. It's easy to make friends, make acquaintances and whatever, but it's not easy to make deep, long-lasting connections and bonds with people, so that's what I mean when I say I don't have many friends. That's what I mean, I don't even really, anyway, it's another topic. I was talking about something else. So basically, recently a family member said to me that they saw one of my previous friends from school, her mother, and the mother was telling her that, oh, such and such is working at the same university that I'm working at. Ready. And I didn't say anything at the time. I didn't say much. But what I recognised is, since this person told me this, I got very badly triggered, because it just seemed to bother me for quite a number of days afterwards. And basically this person was my school, she was like my friend at school. So we went to the same nursery, and then we went to the same primary school, we went to the same secondary school. So obviously that's a large portion out of your life, of knowing somebody and having them as your close friend, And this person, when we finished school, we went to different colleges, and in that space of time, she, after a couple of years, she must have met her husband, and straight away, she's like 21, she settled down with her husband and had 2 kids. And I realised, after pondering, thinking about why is this information that's been, first of all, I let my sister know I don't believe that this person is working at the uni. I says, maybe her husband is, but I don't think she is. Maybe she is, I don't know. I really don't care even. But after pondering about it, why I got so triggered, what it is because, how to explain, where to start. You see it a lot of times, I'm pausing in this video, it's because I'm just really thinking where to start, with where I'm going. So what I realised is, it brought all these feelings that I've had to the forefront, because what's happened in my life, somewhere along the line in my life, I just feel like something happened, And I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what it was. But it's like, so some people outside are distracted me. I'm trying to. For example, whatever job I do, right, I always have this sense and this feeling, and I know it's not just me just thinking it or feeling like it, or that, you know, I'm just paranoid, or that I've just got anxiety or something. But I'll be in certain situations, usually like work situations, and not even just work, just in general, I find that how to explain, I just feel like this it's like a barrier, you know. It's like I feel as if to look at me, I don't think I look threatening, you know, or intimidating, you know. I'm 5'4", yeah, I'm female. If you could believe it, I used to be like a little skinny thing, okay. I'm quite slim, I'm quite slender, I'm 5'4", okay. But I just find in certain situations, not every situation, but in certain situations, I just find that I get this reaction from people, and it's almost as if they feel like intimidated by me, or they feel like threatened by me, or I'll just feel this like combat type of energy from people. And it's probably something within myself, even, that maybe I don't even recognise in myself, you know. Maybe it's something, maybe the way I'm coming across or something, you know. But I just find, not in every instance, but in certain instances, there's just this like it's like a coldness or something. I can't even, I'm trying to explain it, you know. There's like a barrier, you know. And like I said, it's almost as if I like scare people or something. Like I said, in some instances, not every instance. In other instances, I can get the total opposite, actually, where, you know, people are very warm, very receptive towards me, and I get a very kind of overflowing, you know, of the person, like an outpouring or an outflowing of the person, even to the point where I myself maybe have to pull back, because I think I have another side to me where people perceive me as being quite a lot more extrovert and a lot more outgoingly friendly, you know, and personable, which I am. Like, don't get me wrong, I am personable, I am friendly, I can be outgoing, but I just think sometimes people perceive that a lot in me, you know, more so than maybe I feel like that myself. So as I said, it's not every instance I feel like that, but in some instances, in certain instances, I just feel like I get this like, as I said, it's almost as if I scare people or something. I get it sometimes like in customer service, you know, in shops and this type of thing when I'm at the till. It's just, I don't know if it's just something that's radiating off me, you know, but I just, sometimes I'll just sense this like, it's like an extra intense energy, you know, emanating from the other person, and then it makes me feel the same way, like, as if, it's like I can sense the other person's like in a panic or something, and then it makes me feel like, as if, you know, I feel like I'm in a panic as well, you know. And it's like, calm down, you know, everybody just calm down, you know. All I'm doing is buying like my oranges, you know, and my milk for the week, you know. It's like, calm down, you know. I do notice this. So yeah, what I'm saying is, somewhere along the lines in my life, I just feel as if something happened where it's like a shunting happened, and it's like I felt this extreme sense of social exclusion, where I feel that growing up, I was always fairly like, I can be quite shy, but my personality is, I'm a little bit like an introvert extrovert. It really depends on my environment and the people I'm around, and how comfortable I feel in the environment that I'm in and around the people that I'm around. I may feel in certain companies will bring out a certain side to me, whereas if I'll be in a different type of setting or different type of company, it'll bring out a more reserved type of side to me. It just depends. That's how I am. I'm like an introvert extrovert. So what I'm saying is, I can be shy and I can be reserved, but equally, I've always saw myself and thought of myself as quite a confident person, quite outgoing person. I enjoy socialising. I like socialising. I like meeting new people. I maybe sometimes like on the more quieter side, but at the same time, I like the whole aspect of conversing, meeting new people, being around people. I like that. But I don't know what happened. Somewhere in my life, I just got an extreme sense of social exclusion. Like I was just excluded from the crowd or something. And I've never wanted to be like one of the popular people or part of the popular crowd. I've never really saw myself like that. So I've never really ever had that issue, of like wanting to be like, oh, I've got to be like the in crowd, So I'm not talking about that, like, oh, why was I not in with the in crowd? I don't mean like that. But as I say, I don't know what happened. And this new piece of information that my family member told me that my friend might be working at uni just kind of highlighted to me that this fact that previously the nature of the work that I do, you're a bit of like a lone worker, because I've been an agency staff worker, which means I've never really been employed at a company where I see the same faces day in, day out. You build up those company relationships with your colleagues. I've never had that sort of role in my employment, because I'm an agency staff sort of person. I'm the kind of person, I will go in, I will do my job, and then I will go home. Yeah. So I've never been in a situation where I've built up over a long period of time those work relationships. This is what I'm talking about. So, as a supply teacher, previously, I'm on my own. I'm like considered what you would call a lone worker. I'm by myself. I'm a sole worker. I'll go into the school. I'll go into the class. I'm that leader of the class. I use my own initiative. I'm in the class, supervising the class by myself with the support of the extended environment and the extended full-time teachers that are based at the school. But I'm solely on my own in the class. I'll go and sit in the staff room. I'll mingle, hi, chit chat, have my sandwiches, have my cup of tea, say hello to maybe one person, go to my next class, and then I'll go home. So it's very, I've been on my own during my phase of working. So, and the nature of the work that I do at the moment in university is very similar. It's more, the only difference is it's more one-on-one. Yeah, but it's very, it's similar. It's agency work. So, So, I have to say, going back to what I was saying in my first video, especially what I've noticed is since I moved back to my original area where I grew up, I don't know what it is, like, I just feel like some kind of ostracising from the community that I live in. And I had a mental health situation over 10 years ago, 15 years ago, which was very short, it was very minor, and I recovered from very quickly, and I got on with my life. I was having relationships, I've been working, I've recently had my kid, I've been getting on with my life, okay? And a mental health situation scenario that occurred so many years ago, it was like circumstantial, to what was going on at the time in my life then. But ever since I've moved back to this area, I feel that I've just been experiencing some sort of stigma to do with mental health, where especially in where I live currently, and also just as I was saying earlier, wherever I go, I just get this vibe like people think they know me. Okay, I'm not the face of inclusion or something. Yeah, I'm not the face of like Marcia Sparks is not like the profile or the person or the face of inclusion, to include every single minority group or every single person who's got some issue going on in their life, But what I'm saying is, with the current social media climate, I just feel as if somehow, it's almost like people just associated me with that, with Marcia Sparks, inclusion of like disability, mental health, black, racism. Yeah, it's like, Marcy Sparks, yeah? Just like my dress has got so many polka dots on it. It's like, let's just put every single polka dot issue on Marcy Sparks, yeah? Inclusion, exclusion, disability, mental health, racism, black lives matter, black power. What else? Nerdishness, gay, LGBTQ, ABC, XYZ community. It's as if, everywhere I go, I just feel like people, they're just seeing me and they just want to, I don't know, because I'm black female or something, I don't know. Because I'm black female, I'm supposed to just carry every other person's label or something, And this is what I feel, this is what I'm talking about, this is what I feel like. I don't know when this started to occur. There was like a shift or a change, in the culture, But ever since a particular time in my life, I just felt as if I started to experience, bit by bit, gradually, this like social distancing, this like exclusion thing going on. To the point where, I just got lumped in like, I'm born in this country, I'm British born, I speak English. English is the language I speak, okay? And it's almost as if I got put into this category of people, like I'm like some ghetto person, or as if I'm like some refugee asylum seeker, okay, who just got here from Somali, the refugee banana boat, okay? And I really don't mean to offend anybody, okay, in this video. I'm not offending Somalians. I'm not offending any African people. I'm black, okay? I'm black woman, okay? I'm Caribbean. I know my roots are in Africa and in the Caribbean Americas. And I'm very proud of who I am, my culture. I don't have any issue, okay, with any Somalian person, any African person, any Muslim person even, or any person. As long as you don't have issue with me, I don't have any issue with any type of person, okay? But my point is, I grew up, I went to school in a very predominantly white area. All my friends in school were all white. The few friends I had, okay? After I left school, I went to college. After college, I got all involved in all this black community shit, or this black community arts crap, okay? You know, had all this, had to do the whole, I'll represent, thing. I'll represent your culture thing, okay? Yeah. So I done all of that, okay? And went abroad to live, to work. Came back, met some Greek dude who I started dating, and ever since this time that I came back from Korea, it was 2006, 2007, yeah, and I met this Greek dude. Ever since this time onwards, I don't know what happened, but it's almost as if I think my point is basically, I think just because I didn't marry some white dude, just because I was some white British dude who's born in the country, yeah, because I didn't like shag some British white guy, yeah, and get married to him. Basically, I think because of that, I just got like put aside in this culture, in this community that I'm born in. It's almost like I just got like shoved to the streets over here or something like this, like as if to say, okay, well, we're all civilized people over here, yeah. We're civilized, yeah. We're white, yeah, and we're educated, yeah. And you can just like go over there on the margins, yeah, and then just shift a little bit more, just go a bit more over there, yeah, and just a little bit more, just go a bit more over there, and a little bit more, yeah. It's as if this is what happened. I got shoved into the margins of society, even to the point of being on the edges and the fringes of society, and then to the point where, when people see me, they just want to, like I said, put every single like label on Marcia Sparks or something. Oh, crazy. Oh, mental health. Oh, refugee. Oh, asylum seeker. Oh, disability. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, racism. Oh, black power. Oh, this. And I'm just supposed to be like walking around like billboard with all these different, scenarios going on or something. I don't know. And I just became very like isolated. Yes, it's became very isolating. Because the relationship I had with this Greek dude, it didn't work out. And what I find tends to happen with women, okay, obviously with women have babies, and what I tend to find happens with women when they get to a certain age, childbearing age, it's almost as if their partner who they have in life will have their friends, like a wolf pack. Yeah, because if you think of women like cats and men like dogs, men like to operate in packs. Women are more independent. Okay. So you'll tend to find what will happen is when a woman meets her husband or a partner, it's almost like she'll have a break away from her friends, and her husband's friends or her partner's friends will become like her friends, and she'll become more of like his social group, his social network. Okay, and through that she has that protection of her husband or a partner and her partner's friends. Okay, if you're single, if you haven't managed to form that bond as a woman, if you've not managed to form that bond with your partner, you don't form the same bond, you don't form the same relationships with your husband or your partner's extended friends or extended family. So because of that, you don't have that extended protection around you. Okay, so the reason why I got so triggered when I found out this information is for that fact, because I thought to myself, you know what, I don't believe such and such. Let's say her name is Kate. Yeah, I don't believe that Kate, okay, is working as a teacher at the university, because she told me herself she'd done a master's in early years. Now, what on earth is early years? How is that the same as teaching at university level? Okay, maybe she is teaching at university level. Maybe she is, but basically I don't believe that she is. I believe her husband is, but I don't think she is. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if she was, because of this very fact of what I'm talking about. Her husband probably works at the university because he went to that university, and he formed all his friendships at the same university. The Birmingham Conservatoire is basically what I'm talking about, okay? He studied at the Birmingham Conservatoire, so that's where his social network, a group of friends, is Birmingham Conservatoire. So this is my whole point. Kate, my friend, as a female, straight away, she has like a character reference, and like her reputation is intact. So I could actually believe that she probably has come from an early years background and has managed to just slip through the net and get to teach at university level, just because of that fact and that reason, because maybe through the contact of knowing her husband, who probably works there, and her husband's extended friends. So straight away, if she goes to work at the university, straight away she will be socially accepted, because she has a social network already in place because of her husband. Whereas I've studied at college, I've got my A-levels, I've got my bachelor's degree, I've even got my postgraduate modules, okay, in subject, which shows I'm of a certain standard in my subject, okay, which means I'm also eligible to teach at university level. But just for that fact of not having that social network in place or that social contact, I will be left out on a whim. I wouldn't have the same chances as my friend Kate has, just because of that social aspect factor. And so when I found out this information, this is the reason why I got so triggered, because it made me realise all of this, what I'm talking about in this video. It made me realise how, I don't know how you can grow up in a community, go to the same school, have the same level of education, okay, but somewhere in your life, you know, your friends are like here, and you're just here, just being like ostracized from community, okay, being labelled, being put in some category that you know is totally nothing to do, it's not even, you know, you as a person. People just trying to you know, make out people in authority, people who call themselves professionals, you know, trying to make out like you're just this psycho bitch, you're just this person who you totally are not, okay, because you know yourself, you know your education, you know your background, you know your own character, you know what you've done in your life, okay, you know your own values, okay, you know your standard and your values. But it's like these professionals and these authorities just keep trying to tell you who you are and put you in your place, saying, well, this is you, okay, yeah, while this person just, you know, happily just carries on, yeah, they're getting married, they're having kids, Next thing you know, they're like teaching at university, lo and behold. You know, while you're going to work at the same university, and what's happening with you is you're having all these people, these students, these other stakeholders looking at you as if you just got off the ghetto boat, or as if you just got off the ghetto bus, you know, or as if you just got off the asylum seekers bus, yeah, just giving you weird ass looks. For what reason? You know? So, I said, you know, all of this, I'm getting pretty tired of it. I'm getting sick, I'm getting just tired of it. And I'm getting tired of all these labels, I'm getting tired of all this misrepresentation, and all these, as I said, authorities and professionals, you know, people on my case, who just keep trying to prolong a situation much longer than is necessary. Make out that I've got all this anger problems, and I keep taking that anger on my kid, and I'm just, you know, I'm just a psycho case. So because of that, I just have to have people on my case, like my neighbours, you know, for what reason? Just creating all this drama for no reason. Someone's just getting on. I'm going to work every day. I come home, I'm on my own business. I don't speak to anyone apart from a 5-year-old kid, okay? Obviously anyone, yeah? You don't have any social outlet, you don't have boyfriend, you don't have husband, you don't have partner, you hardly got any friends, because all the friends you knew just turned out to be a bunch of, like, competitive bitches, you know, just watching you and spying on you from the side, yeah? So, you got bare minimum female friends, you know, to just sit and have a chat with or coffee with or something, yeah? Just like normal, okay? It's just like, you know what? Just do me a favour. Hello. So, I think I've said enough, yeah? I've done enough, I've said enough for this video. But I'm still not finished. So there will be a part 3. But let me know what you think. And anything I'm saying. Is there anybody, you know, any females, any black females you've had similar experiences of, you know, being born and raised and living in this UK country? You know, let me know what you think. You know, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Adios.